Righto, we're back for round 3. Lost the dice roll on the play. I've chosen to keep this hand. I'm not sure. Like we got turn 3, turn 4, which isn't terrible, but we are lacking the black mana, as you can see, and we do not want to draw any more plains or forests for that matter. And as I pointed out in one of my earlier videos, I've got a lot of, what, five cards, 2 mana and less that I could draw in the first 2 turns. That's a terrible draw, that is. So we're at risk of being flooded out here, unfortunately. My opponent looks to be Jeskai. Sandstep Outcast started with a very good card. Okay, Sago Archer. I think I'm actually going to roll that one out, considering we can at least flip that up in the near future. Mind you, because we can flip it up, maybe we should have run out one of these first. I don't want to trade there, whereas I probably would have taken the Abzan Guide trade there, I think. Yep, got to think about that a bit. Abzan Guide is better later on though, if we can use it. 4/4 lifelink. Frostwalker! Rightio. Hunt the Weak. So we could Hunt the Weak the Frostwalker. As soon as he gets targeted, it just dies. That means, because you got to sacrifice it when it gets targeted, we become a 3/3. We can block the Sandstep Outcast. Because my other option is to play like Formless Nurturing or Abzan Guide. Probably trading for that one. See, I kind of want this reach for here. I don't know what to do here. Become a 3/3 and then we're just taking 1 damage next turn. Okay, I'm going to go with that plan. I still get the +1/+1 counter, provided I understand the stack and everything. Because that gets sacrificed, and then this tries to resolve. Oh, that's pretty good. Huh. Righto, yep, you got it. And we kind of wasted our turn. Yeah, I didn't even think of collateral damage, to be honest. It's not a card that's really played, but it's got its uses, as you just saw there. Like it was still a 2 for 2, but my opponent's much better 2 for 2 for my opponent. Oh, Lightform, my god. Okay, so that's still not a black mana. Formless Nurturing. What's the bet? This is a swamp. Long shot squad. That's actually not too bad. That's actually really good. So we flip it up, it'll turn into a 4/4 with a reach. Flip it up for 4. So we can't flip it up and play a morph next turn, which is probably what we want to do. But we cannot do that. Yep, that's fair enough. My opponent's just got the removal. He's out tempoing us really well here. Rightio, you got it. Bloody hell, righto. So 2 morphs here. I think I will be trading one for the Outcast. Yep, trade one there. The other one can't fly, unfortunately. Just go student, sure. Come on, Dramoka or something. Not incremental growth, that's not what we want. Holy hell. This is kind of ridiculous. But, I mean, I probably just kept it a mediocre hand, to be honest. Let's go like a force away or something, that'd be pretty good, yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so I guess we're technically not dead. My opponent gets to see what it is. And my opponent might reveal more cards or something, so there's no point conceding, especially with our clock being so high. Salt Road Patrol, sure. Forest, that will do us. Oh yeah, so we got flooded a fair bit then, but looking back it was probably a mulligan. Only really one. Well, I guess we had 3 castable cards, but only one kind of usable. Anyway, so Reach feels like it's good. So I think I might even bring in the 3rd Saga Archer. Probably taking out a Formless Nurturing. Did my opponent see the shiny one or the non-shiny one then? Oh, literally. So if my opponent saw the shiny one, I take out the non-shiny. And if my opponent's on the board, he's going to think I've got 2 Formless Nurturings, which I won't have. I guess that's really narrow. But sure. Do we need a bit of time? Do we need to maybe pressure point to buy ourselves some time? The other option is whether Naturalize or Erase is good, but we only saw Light Form, didn't we? Oh, actually Windstorm could be something. A Windstorm could be alright. I don't know what we bring it in over though. Salt Road Patrol. The other Formless Nurturing. Unless stuff like Hunt the Weak isn't good here because of their Force Aways and stuff like that, instant speed removal. I'm not sure. Kill Shot seems fine. Parapets is still good. Windstorm. Do I want a Windstorm? X damage to each creature with flying. The only flyer we got is we got an Outcast as well, I suppose, and then Jamocha, but I don't think X is ever going to equal 5. No, I think Saga Archer is just enough to deal with their flying. Unless we see some more stuff. Righto, so we will play. This is a much better hand. We will keep this. Thank you. Okay, so turn 1 Forest. Probably a turn 2 Parapet. Unless we Rattleclaw Mystic. See what we draw. If we draw like a 4-drop, I think I'm just going to run out the Rattleclaw Mystic. Okay, we want to... so we draw land, Rattleclaw or Archer's Parapet. I guess we go the Archer's Parapet, because next turn I guess we can just morph the Rattleclaw and then set up a big turn 4 with the bonus mana we get. Or... so if we do that, turn 4, we use 2 mana, and we got 5 mana. Hang on. So let me work this out. We morph that. Turn 4, we've got 4 land. We use 2. So we've got 2 land left over. 3, 4, 5. Then we can tap that for a 6th mana. Nah. So I'm just going to get the Sandstep Outcast going. Armament Core with Sandstep Outcast is pretty sweet. Oh, what? Jesus. Okay, fair enough. Maybe Windstorm does need to come in. Who knows? Okay, so I'm happy to... I'm not going to block with this. Oh, hang on. He's got Vigilance. He can block. No attacks. And we're going to cast that face down. And then play that one. That could have been disastrous. Okay, so we take another 3. And I guess our Armament Core is making this into a 3-3, so we can trade. Yep, rightio. hollow. So we can actually flip that up and play this. If my opponent removes that though, we're in trouble. We really are. Mantis Rider's sweet. Flip that up. I get green mana from that. Okay, so that's fine. So I get green mana, so I can just double tap, flip that. That. I have to do that, don't I? Unless I just... Can't race a Mantis Rider though, surely. So the other option is if I make one of these into a 4-3 and attack, then my opponent can just trade these two for whatever I do. Then I'm left with 4-4 against that. Yeah, I don't know, this doesn't seem very good. Because my opponent can easily just untap, and you know, what's the 3 damage one? Bring low or something. I don't think we want to be attacking, because then my opponent can just take it and hits me for 4 in the air. What is my opponent doing? So he hasn't just snapped off a removal spell on that, so that's mildly promising. Okay, that's might as well be a removal spell. So 4 in the air on a 4-turn clock, eh? Need a draw. What do we want? Kill shot. We want Sagu Archer. We want Dromoka. Incremental growth. Well, there's a Sagu Archer, so that's something. So 8 mana to do both. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're probably just going to straight cast it. I will attack with this. Happy to trade for a Mantis Rider with this. Just takes it, play that, cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a blocker for it at least. But how long that blocker stays around, we have no idea. I guess I could have kept up white mana to bluff. Ooh, that's nice. My opponent has a sweet deck. Frostwalker, that's fine. Guess my opponent has the collateral damage. He attacks. I block, and then he just sacrifices the outcast or something to kill the archer. I don't know. Maybe my opponent just doesn't need to do that. He can just sit back on the falconer. I think that's what my opponent's thinking of here. The other option is... I don't know what the other option is. With that all being said though, we're not blocking the Mantis Rider if he attacks. Maybe he attacks with both. We take the opportunity to get rid of the spirit. We go to 8. Because like the spirit, like if we just block the Mantis Rider every turn, the spirit's going to eventually kill us. But yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see what my opponent does. Abzan Falconer, eh? Traitor. We are the Abzan deck. You should be over here. So the fact that my opponent was willing to attack with that, surely that means collateral damage. Or is that just a is that an elaborate bluff from my opponent? Surely that means collateral damage. If I go there, collateral damage, I'm down a Sagu Archer. I think I'm going to block there. I'll take the extra 3. I could have just been a very... Oh, I didn't ping. That could just be a very elaborate bluff from my opponent. I think I want to do that. So my attacks aren't very good here. Like armament core attacks. Just trades a Frostwalker for it. But the question is, what else is my armament core doing? If he doesn't block with Frostwalker, I get a 2-for-1. Or I kill the Mantis Rider, or I get 4 damage. Either of them I'm fine with. And I think at the moment, that's probably about the best I can hope for, is that to trade for Frostwalker. Yep, you got it. We're not in great shape here at all. We need, what do we need? Jamocha. Incremental growth on the Archer. Yeah, I got a block. You got collateral damage, you got collateral damage. So be it. Be nice if I had feeder resistance. Outlast, no problem. There's the red. Nope, more. It's just another burn spell or something. What is it? Creator's Clause? That'd be annoying. Aerostorm on myself. 5 to my face. Yep, I need... What's ping ya? Bug ya. Cop that. That gives me one more turn, I believe, because I can only block one of the 3 power flyers. Which means I go down to 1. And end the turn. Much or muchness there, what we block. It's another Aerostorm when it's dead. Hexproof Prowess, radio. At least Archer's Power Effect can block that alright. Kill Shot is a brilliant draw. No attacks. And I think I'm probably going to Kill Shot the Falconer just because it can get bigger. Rightio, so we're teetering on the edge with 1 life. Okay, activate that one. Incremental growth is a good one. So incremental growth. I want, what do I want? We've got, like, if they got a bounce spell, we're dead anyway. So we want, how many counters do I want on this? So obviously 1 gets it to kill Mantis Rider. 3, 6, like my whole game plan is this. Put these on, then I can attack into them now. Oh, but then, yeah, no, we can't really attack into them, can we? Just thinking whether I want to put 1 on the parapet or not. Oh, this is a tough call. Cancel, let's think. So if they've got Prowess, we want to have a 3 power guy here to trade with that. We probably even want... So we put 3, we make one of these into a 5-4. Make one of these into a 5-4, trade with the Whirlwind Adept. I'm okay with that. So like a 4-3 still trades with it. Do we just pump it on that? We can never attack with that though, while the Mantis Rider's there. That's the thing. I think I'd like to put one on the Archer's Parapet so it gets out of prowess range from this. So let's go with that. And then do we want a 4-3 here, or a 5-4? Like a 4-7 reach, that should be enough, shouldn't it? So 5-4 here, if I attack here, I'm probably just getting... But if I get traded there, am I just okay with that? I'm going to put 2 on the Outcast and 3 on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, so that went well. I will be attacking with the Outcast, but the thing is if they got Dash... Dash is such an annoying mechanic. If they got Dash, I'm just dead. We haven't seen Dash, but the thing is, can we just wait? Can we just wait? Yeah, no attacks. Yeah, I don't know. Dash being mechanic makes me not want to attack there. But the thing is, we're in 1 life. The inevitability is probably over on that side. Which means if I shorten my opponent's clock... Actually, maybe I should have, because if they don't block 5 damage a turn, like 1 from the parapet, puts it on a 3 turn. Yeah, maybe that was right. Or I could just wait till I get a creature, so I've got an extra blocker. So when I... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Tough one. That's what makes Magic so good. There's very rarely a clear-cut correct line. Like sometimes there are, but like complicated board states really take some thinking around. So my opponent... So what does that mean? What does that mean? Is it just raid? Is it Wingmate Rock? That'd be annoying. I just instantly think of the worst possible. If I block there, it must be a raid trigger. So I'm gonna block there. Yeah, that seems fine. Don't tap white. Don't tap white. 2 damage. Just target creature or player. Righto, well that's dead. Well played, my friend. You should choose target creature. Targeting me. Okay, he got it. Right, yeah, that was a close one. My opponent said GG's. Indeed they were. Yeah, it was a close one. I think our deck was pretty alright there, to be honest. Would have been nice if Dramoka turned up a bit more, but can't complain. Anyway, thanks for tuning in again. And we will see you for my next video. Cheers, guys.